intercultural communication, and career success. Workplaces are becoming increasingly global and diverse. Over the years, an increase in advanced communication technology and levels of immigration across the globe has resulted in higher mobility. Since Canada has a very multicultural workplace, developing intercultural competence will help you achieve career success. Being intercultural competent means that you're able to operate in different cultural settings by understanding, engaging, and effectively communicating with people from diverse cultures. Culture is a complex topic, since it encompasses many dimensions such as religion, language, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, sexual orientation, ability, age, level of education, and more. Therefore, it is important not to generalize. Remember that each person has a unique identity. The same may exist with company culture. Each company has a unique workplace culture which may be different from the culture of the country it operates in. For instance, there are 4 workplace cultures. In a power workplace culture, a hierarchy exists, and employees are expected to follow their superiors. In a task culture, solving problems and achieving specific targets are important. In a personal culture, workplace relationships and the well-being of each employee are valued. Finally, in a role culture, responsibilities are delegated based on role, professional specializations, educational background, or personal preference. You may want to reflect on which type of workplace culture you may prefer to work in and how your cultural background may influence this preference. Our cultural background can influence the way we think, we behave, and ultimately how we communicate verbally and non-verbally with each other. Non-verbal behaviors include gestures, such as facial expressions and eye contact, personal space, or how close you stand to someone when interacting with them, and the use of time, such as punctuality. Now, let's take a look at cultural differences related to verbal communication. There are 2 main communication styles, direct and indirect. This is a continuum, and the degree of directness varies with cultures, geographic regions, and personality types. Direct communicators say what they think. Meaning is conveyed by literal interpretation of the words used. When communicating indirectly, words are not as important as context. The meaning is conveyed by the words used and nonverbal behaviors such as tone of voice, facial expression, pauses, gestures, and posture. You may be wondering, is one communication style better than the other one? The answer is no. They both have advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of using a direct communication style is that the message is sent clearly and efficiently. Direct communicators are comfortable with confrontation and can be perceived as honest. The advantage of using indirect communication is that it prioritizes social relationships, since the main goal of this communication style is to maintain harmony. Therefore, indirect communicators can be perceived as polite. Also, they're highly aware of others' nonverbal behaviors. The disadvantages of using direct communication are the risk of offending others and appearing rude or insensitive. On the other hand, the disadvantages of using indirect communication is that there is the risk for misinterpretation. Also, indirect communicators may be perceived as vague or dishonest. Here are some examples. I disagree versus, yeah, that may work. Is there another way we can look at this issue? This section is wrong. Please rewrite it. Versus, overall the report looks great, but can we go over this section and go over the facts one more time?
You need to finish the report today. Versus, it would be great if we got the report done soon. No, I can't. Versus, I would love to, but...
Hopefully, through these examples, you were able to notice the difference between both styles. So, which communication style do you usually use? Spend time to understand others' preferred communication style and the workplace culture that you're in. For instance, employees in a task culture workplace may use direct communication since efficiency is valued. On the other hand, employees in a person culture workplace may use indirect communication since relationships are important. In order to successfully communicate with others in the workplace, you want to be flexible and adjust to the other person's style. And remember, mutual respect is the key to dealing with differences in communication styles. Thank you for watching. Connect with us. You can drop by or book an appointment. We are here to help you.